And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Kareem Granger is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Bird is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second.
In is Gerardo Parra. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. In there, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Matt Olson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gamble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, what's the key to the starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Ben Gamble is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Oakland, The left fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Davis.
And that misses for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wellington Castillo is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Number 38 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 61, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge waits on it. And the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Lined back over second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Oh, beautiful dive on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yankees. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium.
Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Digging in to try it again. Kareem Ranger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ranger.
And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball heading for the alley. Heading after it is Judge, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Matt Olson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. Hits a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Chris Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now at the plate, number 39. He'll take his first hacks here.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Pinder fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And that misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for Oakland, catcher.
Here's the pitch.
Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 38 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Number 61 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is there, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder, Aaron Judge.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. called strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gamble.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he will get there to make the running. Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 19.
Ready for another shot now, Kareem Granger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt. In is Gerardo Parra. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Back in standing. A pause and the 0-2. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The 0-2 once more. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To Iglesias for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 out with the man at first. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here it comes, 1-0. A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Stepping in now, number 39, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Davis makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 38. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Number
Ready
61.
for another shot now. Number 61. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Renato Nunez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder.
Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. '50th pitch of the game on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
a couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. D. Gordon is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis is after it, and no one will track it down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Hit on the ground out to short. Pinder comes up with it, and he's safe.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring it home.
A pitch out. Oh, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Spin and a throw back to second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch in the dirt here. Full count. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Ready once again, Kareem Granger. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gamble is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
0-2.
In the dirt. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
So he got him swinging. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back to back. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Gamble.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Parra ranging back. Gone!
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. This one's down to third. Nunez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Chris Hatcher will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Chris Hatcher.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, number 39, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
Norman Crandall will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Norman Crandall.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Number 38. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Standing in now, number 61.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Chad Pinder, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ryan Dull is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Ready on 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hara comes on now, and he has it, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Davis is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge.
Aaron
And he's likely just
Judge.
trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
On the ground up the middle, reined in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Digging in now, Renato Nunez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Kareem Ranger. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Scott Kazmir takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting, first baseman.
So digging in now, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Here's Chris Davis now. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the Takahito Tanaka. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. In now, Gary Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping a swing and a shot hit down the corner. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Hard hit at third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 6, designated hitter.
Here's Jake Marisnick. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So stepping in, number 39. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason. But at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
4-2 the final score today. Daniel